Today, I want to address a common feeling that many of us experience, the sense that we are falling behind financially and that everyone else seems to be wealthier. As a lawyer who helps families create generational wealth, I've observed firsthand the habits and mindsets of wealthy individuals. Through these observations, I have discovered that you're likely doing better than you realize. Let's explore why it often seems like others have more, why you're not as behind as you think, and how you can use this feeling to your advantage. First, the illusion of social media. Let's start with a powerful force that shapes our perceptions: social media. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn are filled with snapshots of people's highlight reels. We see friends traveling to exotic locations, colleagues getting promoted, and acquaintances buying new homes. But remember, these platforms are curated. People tend to share the best moments, not their struggles. A study by the Royal Society for Public Health found that social media use is linked to increased feelings of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. This happens because we compare our behind the scenes with other people's highlight reels. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes and the sacrifices they are making or the debt that they are taking on. Now, I use social media for my business, so eliminating it from my life is not an option. What has truly helped me is shifting my mindset. Instead of seeing people's highlight reels as competition, I view them as inspiration. If it's possible for them, it's possible for me. I adopted this mindset many years ago before social media, and whenever I catch myself comparing or feeling jealous, I pivot to curiosity. This approach transforms envy into a drive for self-improvement. Next, let's talk about the concept of the hedonic treadmill. This psychological phenomenon describes how humans tend to return to a baseline level of happiness regardless of the positive or negative changes in their life. When we achieve something significant, we feel a temporary boost in happiness, but soon our expectations and desires adjust and we start wanting more. A study by researchers at Princeton University found that while money can boost happiness to a certain extent, beyond the annual income of about $75,000, additional income has little impact on our day-to-day happiness. This means that even those who appear wealthier aren't necessarily happier. As the saying goes, money can't buy happiness. Take John, for example. He received a significant raise and used the extra income to buy a new car and move to a bigger house. Initially, he felt thrilled, but soon the excitement wore off and he found himself wanting even more. John realized that no matter how much he achieved, his baseline happiness didn't change much. Understanding the hedonic treadmill can help us appreciate what we have and reduce the pressure to constantly chase after more. Instead of feeling discouraged by the constant pursuit of more, use this knowledge to set meaningful and fulfilling financial goals that are aligned with your core values. Next, the financial facade. Another reason it seems like others have more is the financial facade that many people maintain. Credit cards, loans, and leasing options make it easy for people to appear wealthier than they are. A 2020 report by the Federal Reserve revealed that the average American household carries over $6,000 in credit card debt. This means that that person driving a luxury car or living in a high-end apartment might be struggling to keep up with the monthly payments. Consider Lisa, who leased a luxury car to keep up with appearances. While her friend admired her new ride, they didn't see the stress she felt each month trying to make those payments. On the other hand, her friend Jane drove a modest car and lived within her means. Jane had no debt and a growing savings account, which gave her financial peace of mind. Will Rogers once said, "Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want to impress people they don't like." The lesson here is to focus on your financial health rather than comparing yourself to others. Living within your means and avoiding debt can provide a sense of security and reduce stress, making you feel more accomplished. Use this awareness to prioritize financial stability and make decisions that ensure long-term peace of mind. Next, it's essential to recognize the value of personal financial growth. While it's easy to measure success in terms of promotions, salaries, and material possessions, personal development often gets unnoticed. Skills gained, books read, and relationships nurtured are actually equally important indicators of progress. Take Alex, who felt stuck in his career while his peers seemed to be advancing rapidly. Instead of dwelling on this, Alex decided to invest in personal growth. He took online courses, attended workshops, and read extensively. Over time, these efforts paid off. Alex found a new job that aligned with his passions, and he felt more fulfilled. His journey reminds us that personal growth is a significant achievement, even if it doesn't come with immediate external recognition. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. By focusing on personal growth, you are investing in your future self, which is an incredibly valuable pursuit. Use your perceived financial setbacks as motivation to invest in yourself and pursue continuous improvement. Finally, let's talk about the power of perspective. It's easy to feel financially behind when we measure ourselves against others, but everyone's journey is unique. Your path, with its twists and turns, is valuable and meaningful. As the great philosopher Seneca said, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. This wisdom reminds us that our journeys are our own, and comparing them to others is both unnecessary and unproductive. Use this feeling of being behind as a reminder to embrace your unique path and celebrate your individual financial progress. In conclusion, you're not as behind financially as you think. Social media creates illusions, the hedonic treadmill keeps us wanting more, and financial facades can be deceiving. Recognize the value of personal financial growth and the power of perspective. Focus on your unique journey. Appreciate your progress, and remember that everyone's path is different.